Hey there, it's Heather LaBoss. Welcome back to my channel, or if you've never seen my channel before, I usually do art and fun crafty stuff, but today I'm going to be talking about something very important, which is getting out of a rut. As some of you guys know who've been following my channel, I've had a rough patch in my life recently. I lost my grandmother, and there's a lot of things that were just out of whack in my life, and I'm happy to say that I'm finally in balance again, and I want to share with you what I've been doing in order to get back just in a good place. How I Humpty Dumptied my life back together again, essentially. I wanted to share that with you because I know that there's a lot of people out there that are probably in the same situation that I was in, and I just want to share with you how I got out of it. I really hope that this video resonates with you, and if there's anything that you would like to add while you're watching this video, please do so in the comments below, and let's start a good conversation here. So the first thing that I did to get out of my rut was, even before I started to begin to work on myself, at least I can say that I was feeling all of the things that were going on. Even though they weren't pleasant emotions, I tend to shut down, and I've noticed that I've made a tendency in my life to just go numb and cold. And even though it was really difficult for me to experience sadness, pain, anger, and all of these emotions that we normally label as just terrible and awful, I'm really happy that I was at least able to start to feel again and not freeze out my emotions. Life throws a lot of banana peels at us, and it's completely normal if you slip on a banana peel and you bust your head open to cry. So what I'm trying to say here is that don't try to block whatever you're feeling. Definitely allow yourself to feel whatever's coming up, and that's a good thing. It's going to help you suck the poison out of your life quicker than if you just try to numb yourself and not feel anything. So with that being said, the first step that I did to really change my life and put it back on a good track again was I created a 30-day challenge for myself. It's still up hanging on my wall right now, but what I did was I wrote down a 30-day challenge, and each day I had to put a mark that, signified that, oh, okay, my time is coming, I better be getting towards whatever goal I'm trying to set for myself here. Whatever it is, just make that your narrow number one goal to focus on. And each day that you're marking down your 30-day challenge goal, you're gonna be so focused and conscious of what you're trying to do that it's going to push you forward in the right direction. Just focus on the one thing that needs to get done that's gonna, start having a domino effect on your life. When I really honed and focused all of my energy, I started to just apply to a whole bunch of places that were interesting to me, and I ended up getting 2 job offers within the same week, which was really interesting to me. Things just tend to work out when you put your energy into it, when you put your heart into it, and you do it. Whew, this is very personal. So the next step that you're going to want to take after you focused all of your energy on your 30-day goal, you're going to have to do some deep soul searching, honey. In order to get out of a rut and truly stay out of a rut, you need to know yourself and not base your life decisions and things that you're trying to go after based around what other people see of you. You need to be able to see through your own lens and not be so controlled by everybody else in your life. You're feeling this pull of what you want to do and what you think other people want from you, and you're a little bit maybe too much of a people pleaser, and there's just this weird thing going on here that just needs to just be cleared out of your life. I got some beautiful wisdom from somebody close in my life. He used to be in law enforcement, and one of the strategies he gave me, which I never would have thought this man would have ever said this, is that before you go to sleep, just lay in your bed and think about who you really are deep down. What is the type of person that you are? And don't let anything negative come up, but deep inside you, who are you as a person? And really just own that. And by creating a habit and continuously thinking about who you are as a person, you stop caring about what these other people think of you, because You're with yourself all the time. You know who you are, and other people can have whatever opinion that they want of you, but it says more about who they are than it says about who you are. So I started doing this tip, and I've never meditated thinking about who I am as a person, and something about this has grounded me so much, and it is incredible, I'll tell you. The other method that I've been doing to really get in touch with who I am and what I want to do with my life. It sounds so simple, but it is so powerful. Everything that you want to hear from other people, everything that you just, you need as your motivation. Maybe you need to be told, I'm a good person. I don't know, whatever it is, I'm good at my job. Write it down on a note card, and you can go through it before you fall asleep and in the morning, and I'm telling you guys, this will prime your mind in a way that you've never seen before. And it's important when you're going through each of the note cards to really feel what that message says to you. How does that feel inside you? Don't just read it off, really connect to what each of the words is saying and feel that emotion behind it. This is so powerful, and instead of looking to other people for encouragement and expecting, other people to really always be there for us, we need to be there for ourselves, and that is really going to help you get out of a rut. I can't describe how freaking strange that this experience has been for me, writing things down on the note card. Sometimes it's things that I also want in my life, and it's weird. The stuff that I've been writing down has just been happening in my life, and it is very strange. It's almost creepy. I'll give you an example. So one of the things that I wrote down is I know now that I'm the type of person, I love giving gifts to people, but I'm not always the greatest at receiving things from other people because I feel guilty and weird and all that garbage. But I mean, if somebody gives me a gift, it does make me feel good. I'm just jacked up inside and have this weird thing about not accepting stuff, which I'm working on. One of the things that I wrote down on a note card was people appreciate me and give me compliments and gifts or something to that effect, right? Wasn't thinking too much of it. I just wanted to put it down on my card. I kid you not, I have had so many times since I've been working where I've been offered food, and you don't understand. Food is just the entrance to my soul. I love to eat so much, and everybody teases me at work for it now because I'm a little munchkin. What can I say? Telling you, if there's something that you want, maybe write on a note card. Money comes easily to me, or I do well in my relationships. Whatever it is, write it down. And something about believing it when you read it. You have to believe it. Don't write something down like I make $20 billion, I'm George Soros. I don't know. Don't write that down because you're probably not going to believe it unless you are George Soros, so don't do that. My last and final tip for you guys, if you are in a rut, is you need to banish the bad spirits out of your life. Get some sage, and I'm not talking spirits, I'm talking just the people in your life that drain you and suck your energy out of you. Just need to just leave, exit left stage, And once you do that, once you clear out people that are just vampiring your soul, you start to feel a lot better about yourself. I have had people in my life that I have given my all to and just been there for and thought they were so close to me, just really piss on my life and just been so horrible. And once I removed them from my life and I didn't let them back in, and I just feel so much better about that. We control who we let into our lives, and it's our responsibility to banish anybody that is just no good. They don't want anything good to happen to you in your life. They get so offended if anything does happen. They just try to squash anything that makes you smile. And if somebody can't accept who you are right now, as you are, I don't care if somebody can't love you for who you are right now and want to see you get better. Instead, they are criticizing, judging you, and just saying awful things about you. Screw that person. Middle, sparkly finger them. Extreme, but you know what I'm saying, and they do not deserve a place in your life. Try to see them as the villain in your life that moves the plot along. But you know what? After they've served their, evil little purpose, they're no longer necessary in your life. They were a sign, a symbol, and After that, good freaking bye. You ever notice that we tend to give our mental energy and even our physical presence to the people that just are the worst in our lives? Just stop and think about it for a second. What about all those great people that bring you happiness and joy? You probably don't call them up as much as you do worrying about these trolls in your life. You know what I'm saying? So once you banish your demons, you exorcise those demons out of your life, you're going to want to replace those, sad individuals with some amazing people that are winners. You know that person. Maybe you haven't talked to them in 8 years, but at the end of the day, that person you know for a fact is a good, kind-hearted soul. You just need to phone them up and start hanging out with those type of people, because that, my friend, is what's going to take you to a higher level, and you're going to start thinking in different ways because you're hanging out with better people. And I'm telling you, you could do the first 2 steps brilliantly, but if you have a little evil gremlin person in your life, they're just going to drag your spirit down. They're going to call everything you have dumb. They're going to make fun of you for using note cards to make yourself feel better. They're going to judge you for your 30-day challenge and point out how you haven't done all of your things yet. And those people just suck at life, and they don't deserve any part, any character, any role in your world, my friend. So you don't have to cast them. I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown and a recap of what we've just discussed today. So the first thing that really helped transform my life was to set a 30-day challenge. Mine was a little bit broad. It was just change your life. And at the end of the day, though, I knew what that meant for me was to be able to get a job so I can move out of my kind of crazy, toxic household, okay? And remember, it has to be something realistic and not, something weird and crazy, magical, I want a magic carpet to appear kind of thing. And it also has to be something where you're writing it down and you're seeing it every single day so you don't forget about it. And I'm telling you, there is a sense of urgency that comes when you are checking off those little things, okay? The next step after you're focusing all of your energy on one goal that is really going to make the biggest difference in your life, the biggest impact, the thing that you know you need to be doing, after you're done with that, you need to get back in touch with yourself, because if you're in a rut, you've probably lost a part of yourself and you need to get that back. We want those roots to start growing into the ground again, and you can do that by really being positive and writing down things that you would want to hear from other people, things that you need to confirm with yourself. And it's always great before you go to sleep to just lay in bed and think about who you are as a person and the good qualities that you have about you. If there's something that's negative that pops up during this phase, you gotta let it go. Put it aside. Tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to deal with that later, and think about all of your good positive qualities. The final step is you're going to surround yourself with winners. You're not going to have anybody that's trying to sabotage you on your team. That's not going to happen. And you're going to start getting back in touch with people that you deeply know that they have your back and that you can count on them. And I know it can be difficult when you're going through that stage because maybe you don't trust very many people at all, but I'm telling you, there is some angel in your life, there is somebody in your life that would love to be your friend, that would love to just eat Skittles and skip down the road with you. So just know that's possible, and the only way to truly get on a good track in your life is to really banish the people out of your life that have been nothing but just work and not in a good way. That's all I have to share with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this long sit-down video with me and you got to learn something today. If you enjoyed this video and if you just got a lot out of it, I would really appreciate it if you not only liked this video, but if you know somebody's going through a lot right now, send this video to them. I would love to just send them a whole bunch of hearts and hugs and just fluffy, snowflakey stuff, I guess. I'm feeling in a happy mood, what can I say? I'm just happy to see you guys, and I really do hope that this video just resonates with people out there, and this past month that I've been gone, I've really learned so much, and I want to share that with you guys. So in my following videos, I'm really going to be focusing on getting back on track, really knowing yourself, and just becoming the boss that you are and that you know you are. I love you guys so much. Take care. Just know that if you're in a rut, you're going to get through this. It's just a matter of time, and just getting back on track, and you're gonna come out even stronger. So just be proud of yourself. I love you guys so much. Take care, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.